guys, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, guys. So today's video, I'm just going to be having like a chit chat moment with you guys. It's a new year, and yeah, I just thought to share like my life updates. A lot of things happened last year, and I kept saying I was going to film content to talk about them, but I don't know. I just never made out time to talk about some of those things. So I'm going to be talking about some of those things today. So yeah, sometime last year, I stopped doing YouTube for a while, and before then, my one of my staff was going back home, and then the he was going back with a laptop, the hard drive that we had lots of content we had filmed. In fact, I had filmed some episodes of how I started versus how it's going with some other creatives. I never even got to explain some of them because they never got to see the content on my channel. So these people they call one chance. If you live in Port Harcourt, you probably have heard of them. Where you enter you enter into a taxi, and then you think you're sitting with normal people in the taxi, and then the next minute they push you out or they do something to you. Long story short, they collected the laptop and the hard drive. Everything was in a bag, and they took the bag and pushed him out of the car. Boy, I was so devastated. I was just so upset. Like, how can this happen? So all the content we had filmed was there. Some of the clients' jobs we had done, some video jobs we had them all in that hard drive, and it got lost plus our laptop. So after that thing happened, I was just like over it. Like, it was so difficult to now start filming content again, especially since I had done a lot of content that I wanted to like showcase over time. So I lost all of that, and then the drive to shoot I just didn't have that drive for a while, up until maybe like a few months ago that I came back again to YouTube. I'm glad I came back. After that, the studio you've seen, the tour, I'd done the studio tour. We still had a little setback. The landlord just woke up one day and told us that they wanted to sell the space. In fact, they didn't even directly tell us they wanted to sell it. It was just people were coming to take pictures. So I noticed that so they're taking pictures. If people want to sell, they're like, yes, they want to sell. So I'm like, okay, how much is it? Maybe I can afford to get it. Then they called one kind of like really ridiculous amount. Of course, I couldn't afford it. I can't even afford it even till tomorrow. So, but if it was even something reasonable, maybe I would have looked for a way to pay instrumentally or something. But the money they were calling was, I don't know if you know what Amara money is. Long story short, we couldn't afford to pay for it. So we decided to give another space. We got the first space I got. I thought that was finally the space. We're about to pay. The landlord just came and said he was increasing it, that he was not giving it to us at the initial amount we had agreed. I was so devastated. Like, boy, last year was a tough year for us, you guys. Like, a lot of things happened. This moving from my old space was one of those things that it shook me to my core, because it wasn't part of the plan, and I wasn't even keeping money aside that, oh, if I want to move. You know how moving can be draining. Long story short, God did it. We found this place where we are now, and we were able to pay. There was a lot of work we had to do here, but somehow God came through, and we did it. We're here, guys. Even though it took a toll on me, you guys. Like, it took a toll on me. Doing business is quite difficult. Doing business in Nigeria is even harder. Like a lot of things. I can't even go into a lot of details. And then where we are now, the light here is not so great. So we're constantly burning fuel. You're constantly on gen, and then the cost of fuel. In fact, this morning I was asking them to help me get fuel, and I heard fuel is now 500 naira per liter in Port Harcourt as of today. What is it? 6th of January. They're selling fuel for 500 naira per liter. And sometimes in a day, we can finish like 10, 15 liters in a day. So, guys, doing business here is so difficult. I entered into this year with very heavy heart. Like, are we going to go back to all of this? The cost of things are just going high every day. To be honest, staying in Nigeria is quite tough. I won't even lie, it's quite tough. However, that thing that happens here just tends to push us to want to do more, to be better, because we have to survive, guys. We have to survive. And I started making plans for the new year, thinking of, okay, what else can we do to improve, to get better? What else can we do to increase the revenue? Where I am now is a big, very, very big space, and the rent is way more than what it was in the old space. So I have been thinking, okay, how can I make more like the revenue has to be more than what we're making in the other space. And yeah, I've decided to start taking wedding jobs. I wasn't taking weddings for a long time, and with the during since I started my journey, yeah, I've had a few people that have worked with me over time, and they've become really, really good. But my for my portraits, a lot of my clients still wanted to be me to shoot. So I just decided that okay, maybe these other guys that have been with me, they can shoot the weddings because they're actually really good. They're really good. I've trained them and we're still training them. So yeah, we're gonna be taking some wedding jobs. Not all jobs that come, but we'll pick out some jobs and take some wedding jobs. Just include that into the service we render going forward. So I'm excited about the new year. I'm excited about the new terrain. The wedding thing is scary because I stopped doing weddings like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and then coming back into the wedding scene, my heart is just doing being. But you guys, I know that God will come through for us. And yeah, I used to really love weddings. I literally stopped because of marriage. Maybe not marriage, the responsibility that comes with marriage. I didn't want to be traveling all the time. My kids were still small and all of that. That's why I stopped weddings. However, since I have a strong team now that have trained and grown under my tutelage, I think we can take on that challenge. I may not be 100% involved, but yeah, I could come in for portraits and a few things, and then they can handle the rest of um, the weddings because I can't see myself shooting from morning till night right now. But I have a strong team, you guys. I have like 3 people that are really good that can handle all of that, and I'll still be involved. So yeah. Um so that's basically then of course I want to do better portraits this year. I'm trusting God for more creative juice. In fact, that's like my major prayer request. Like Lord, I just need something fresh. Just fill my head with more creative ideas. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to share like an update with you guys. We're going into the new year. I really want to take my YouTube seriously this year. So if there's anything you guys want me to talk about on this channel, please let me know. Um, I shared a video with my husband, and you guys were like I got a lot of feedback from that video. Some people called me, oh, somebody sent me a message. Not somebody, different people sent me messages. So yeah, the feedback was really, really good, and a lot of people asked for more content from my like family related content. So I'm most likely going to be sharing some of that as well this year. And I'm taking my faith, my work with God more seriously this year. In fact, when everybody was asking me we're having this family prayer this 30th of December, and I was praying with my family members, my mom, my siblings, my parent, my husband, my children. We did like a fast and prayer before the year ended. And the prayer request that I gave was that I really want to be closer to God this year. I feel like last year I was not as close as I would want to. And to be honest, I just want to be more surrendered to God this year. So I want to take my work with God more seriously this year. I just feel like God has done so much for me, and the least I can do is to serve Him and make Him happy as well. So yeah, these are the things I just thought to share with you guys. Please let me know if you have any suggestions for my channel. If there's anything I'm not doing well, please let me know. I don't really know much about this whole thing, this whole YouTube thing. So if there's anything I'm not doing well, I feel like my content is very serious, and I'm actually a serious person. Maybe that's why it is like that. But if you want more family related content or more photography content, just let me know your thoughts concerning this channel. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, what are you waiting for? It's a new year. Just gift it to me as a new year gift. Just click the subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.